Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for tonight's main event. Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
Well timed by Joe Frazier. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Frazier's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. That's a solid right hand by Evander Holyfield. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. This is like looking in a mirror for Joe Frazier. He's going up against the guy who can really bang.
And this is where Frazier's bobbing and weaving and keeping those gloves up. That has to be respected. He has to pay attention to that. He already knows he has power. He has to respect the other man.
Well done, Holyfield, left hand. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier. Not able to land the headshot.
Keep it tight inside.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Well placed, straight right hand. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
That's where you want to be.
Boy, does he know how to do that. Smoking Joe Frazier with a well-placed hook. Joe Frazier's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Up and down. Side.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Joe Frazier. Blocking a score.
Keep it up.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Evander Holyfield.
Keep moving around the ring.
Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination.
Same body.
Commits to the straight right. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners. At least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
Overhand right can be so effective. And a big hook lands from Joe Frazier. He just missed that shot up top. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not.
What a big shot. What a hook to the body. And he is down and in bad shape.
1, 2, 3.
Holyfield still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Huge left hand from Smokin' Joe. You see him holding on, and now he scores well with a straight right. Final minute of this round that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt, more turbulence ahead.
Where there's a spot that his opponent doesn't want to be in, you see him backing him up against the ropes. Zones in on that overhand right. And all of a sudden the tables turn. Frazier's rocked.
What's good for you is good.
And yet another big shot comes in. Joe Frazier really rocked that time by that power punch that put him down.
1, 2. Get it.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Good work defensively by Joe Frazier. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Joe Frazier. Hard to believe that they can keep up like that. One of those rounds that you just won't forget. Both guys able to land big punches on the other.
Well, in the old days, they'd be snapping one of those capsules under their nose, you know, smelling salt, ammonia capsules. Not allowed anymore. They want to wake them up, get them together. Now you got to dump a little water on them, send them out.
Frazier's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. How about that? Another right hand. He missed with that headshot.
1, 2.
So accurate and powerful is Joe Frazier with that hook. Holyfield's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Frazier's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Joe Frazier. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
It's over. The fight is over. Joe Frazier's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals of this sport. I mean, this matches up with any of the great knockouts ever in this sport.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.